What if I told you that a slap was worth $50 million? If you don't get it, keep watching and I'll explain why. There have been a few narratives popping up in crypto with insane potential. We have prediction markets absolutely dominating mindshare. We have the payments narrative with coins like Monopoly Money, and now we've been seeing the streamer and creator meta gain popularity as well. It's streamers, creators, and memes wrapped into tokens that print fees every time people trade them. This new meta is being led by big projects like Pump.Fun and Zora, and the hype is built around KOLs, content creators, and streamers. Sounds like the perfect setup, right? Well, it's not that simple, and you'll understand why soon. For now, let's go over what's been going on in crypto. But there's one problem. I noticed that only 20% of you are subscribed with bell notifications on. So if you want to catch this alpha before the rest of the crowd, then I highly suggest that you subscribe and turn on post notifications. Now, let's get right into it. The overall market has been cooling off after a pretty sizable rally that saw coins like BNB hitting new all-time highs, and Solana shooting up to over $240, the highest it's been since January. With Fed rate cuts in play and China banning companies from buying Nvidia chips, we can expect market volatility to continue as we move forward in the bull run. And that's exactly why gold is ripping through new all-time highs at the same time. People are seriously torn between both extremes of the sentiment right now. But on-chain metrics are still pointing bullish. We have Bitcoin dominance dropping to around 58% and total stablecoin supply continuing to hit all-time highs. And this level of liquidity might be why new narratives like creator coins are blowing up so fast. So let's zoom into one of the big players here, Pump.Fun. This platform has become a monster in Solana's ecosystem. Anyone can launch a token in seconds, it gets its own liquidity pool, and the creator earns fees every time someone trades. But throw streaming into the mix and it becomes a zoo, with streamers coming up with creative ways to farm their own audience. For example, this guy launched a coin called No Hands, No Rug, where he streamed himself standing away from his computer with his hands behind his back, promising that he wouldn't be able to rug his coin. And I'm sure you can guess, but here's what happened. Now, although that's pretty funny, there are some streamers that are taking things seriously and trying their best to keep their coin alive. The biggest one that comes to mind is a coin called Bagwork. It's basically two kids that live stream on Pump Fun and do stupid stunts to pump their coin. Then let's flash back to September 11th, the day the United States witnessed a devastating atrocity. That's right, I'm talking about when the Bagwork devs stormed the Dodgers Stadium and completely ruined the game, all while rocking their Bagwork shirts. That's when the coin witnessed its first major pump, jumping from under 200k to over $2 million in market cap in a single day. But that wasn't the end of it. The two kids eventually ended up in Bradley Martin's zoo culture gym, where they asked him for a selfie but ended up stealing his hat and revealing his glorious balding cranium. And of course, if you remember the start of the video, they ended up getting slapped for it. The video ended up going viral and Bagwork blew up to over $50 million in market cap. Absolutely insane. And if you're wondering what these devs get in return, well, Pump Fun charges a small trading fee on each coin and it gives the coin's creator a split of that revenue. If you jump into the Bagwork dev's profile, you can see that they've earned over $250,000 in creator fees alone. That's great for the dev, but take a look at where Bagwork is sitting at now and imagine all of those buyers that got in at the top. Not looking so great. And that's where I want to talk about the risks and downsides of this streamer meta. As of right now, holding a coin like Bagwork has absolutely no utility or benefit. It's just riding a wave of hype. And the problem is that the streamers would need to continue doing crazier and crazier stunts to keep the momentum going. It's almost like a ticking time bomb. As soon as the hype dies down, and it obviously will, buyers will start to dump their coins and move on to the next thing. The Bagwork devs tried keeping up the momentum with more stunts like leaking a Drake song and even getting the attention of Drake and Aiden Ross, but the coin's market cap still ended up dropping. Considering the people who sit and watch this stuff probably have the attention span of a goldfish, I think this meta will struggle with long-term sustainability. But it's not the end of it. There's a lot that Pump Fun can do to help these streamer coins stay relevant. Take Twitch for example. They have currencies like bits and channel points that actually have utility inside of the live stream. Viewers can use it to cheer and support creators with donations and messages in the stream, unlock custom emotes and special effects on their messages, help boost the streamer's visibility, and even unlock special content. Streamers can also set up mini games, polls, and bets that the viewers can wager on. Just replace that with the streamer coin, and now you have a whole ecosystem where any relevant streamer will be able to keep their coin relevant as well. And of course, Pump Fund will benefit from this meta either way. So if you're looking to make a play on Pump Coin, whether it's a leveraged long, a short, or a spot buy, you're gonna need a good exchange. And I just partnered up with BTCC to bring the FireHustle community a killer offer. They're officially licensed in the US, Canada, Europe, and more, and they don't need a VPN or KYC. You've probably heard me say this, but it's good to have multiple exchanges under your belt, especially because each of them has bonuses that you can take advantage of. With the link down below, you'll get a 10% deposit bonus and up to $10,000 in rewards. Not only that, but I'm planning on building solid trading guides, portfolio spreadsheets, and more for those who sign up and make a deposit with the link in the description down below. Check out BTCC while the offer is still up, and be sure to let me know what you guys think of it in the comments down below. Now, here's the thing. Streaming is just one side of the creator meta. We also saw a lot of Twitter and YouTube influencers decide to launch their own creator coins, and the results have not been so pretty. Alex Becker's coin shot up to $17 million and dumped to under $4 million in the same day. Then we saw some pretty big Twitter personalities completely rug pull their creator coins and claim they were hacked or accidentally clicked the sell button. It's absolutely ridiculous what's going on with these coins at the moment, but at least it's giving people an idea of who they could actually trust. And that's why Zora Labs is another interesting creator play to keep an eye on. It's an on-chain social media network that lets creators turn digital content like images, videos, and text into tradable assets. That means every single profile and even each of their posts have their own market cap that people can invest in. If you think a post is going to perform well, you can buy it early and trade it. Then in turn, the creator earns revenue from the trading fees. With over 200,000 monthly active users, Zora has paid out more than $1.2 million in creator rewards by 2025. The project blends social networking with NFTs, allowing anyone to mint and trade content, while keeping fees low and giving creators most of the profits. With this strategy, creators can't rug their own coins since the liquidity is held by Zora, but the obvious downside here is that people would actually need to use Zora as their social media platform. And as of right now, it looks like most people prefer to stay on Twitter. Social media is an extremely competitive market to break into, so I'm curious to see how this project continues to grow in the future. And speaking of the future, let's talk about what could be next for this whole creator narrative. If creator coins and streamer coins capture even a fraction of what NFTs or meme coins did in the past, we're talking billions in daily volume. And because these models give creators real revenue streams through trading fees, creators have a strong incentive to keep their coins relevant. The main issue is that since Pump Fund is the wild, wild west, people are doing some absolutely insane stunts for short-term hype rather than putting in the work to stay relevant in the long term. That meta is causing a lot of creator coins to skyrocket and then completely come crashing down. But if platforms add the proper utility for creator coins, we could even start to see some big streamers make the switch over from Twitch and into Pump Fund, bringing millions of their viewers into the ecosystem. At the end of the day, short-term volatility is guaranteed. But the bigger picture is clear. Creator monetization is moving on-chain, and projects like Pump Fund and Zora might be the first taste of it. And that's it for today. Remember, just because I'm talking about a project doesn't mean you should blindly invest in it. None of this is financial advice. Always do your own research and understand the risks before making any investment decisions. If you want to go deeper with real-time setups, watch lists, and strategy breakdowns, then come and join me in the FireHustle VIP Discord. The link is in the description below. And if you want more videos like this, then make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.